Down here at the Occee today, gonna try out the medium ripper to see how that compares to the small. I'll give you all some ideas, smaller paddlers, how it compares, small versus medium. This particular one, the seat is all the way back at the moment, and there's some homemade kind of hip pads in here, and the hookers, and I believe the bulkhead's on, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so it's on 8. And I jumped in here, fit perfect, didn't have to move anything. So just to give you an idea, looking forward to see how it does as a river runner, see if I can still stern squirt at my weight. This video is more for just to compare it to the small for my size. So let y'all know how it does on the water, give you some thoughts afterwards. All right, I'm up here in the flat water just above the lower Occee section. Kind of give you a little bit of the feel in the flat water. Like I said, sitting in the boat, there's some nice hip pads in here that Wade made. They're cut out pretty nicely. I could probably still use like another shim on each side for my hips, but he's got those hookers in here, which feels really good. Those feel awesome. If I got a medium, I'd definitely put those. My small little legs. Bulkhead feels nice. Back band feels good. As far as paddling, just in general, it doesn't really feel much different than the small. It's obviously a little wider. I'll put the specs up on the screen. I think this is 24.5, I believe, without looking at anything up. The small is 23. So it's a little wider. Like I said though, it doesn't really feel much different on flat water. I feel like I can put it on the edge fine. Stern squirting is definitely gonna be a little different. I will say back here, I think I would probably put some seat shims in here. I feel like when I go to initiate right now for a stern load, my hand and stuff kind of catching on this back edge right here. So I think I need some couple seat shims, maybe 2 or 3 in here, just to raise me up a little bit. I have 3 in the small, so probably put the similar amount in here. They're both similar in length. I think this is maybe 1 inch longer, if anything. Again, I'll put the specs up. But yeah, it feels pretty good. My tail's not like dragging in the water like the small. The small is pretty much all the way in the water, even in flat water. One other thing I forgot to mention before I forget, the cockpit rim lengthwise is actually, I think, the same or even smaller than the small, which is kind of weird. But anyway, just one thing to note. Harder to get vertical. Pretty much whip that up small. Do need the seat shim still. See, I'm barely paddling. This thing will go down the river easy. On my way. It's like a tank. Straight down river, I'd rather have this than the goat.
It's good, ain't it?
Like we went and ran the North Fork, I would love to be in something like this. Woo! Alright, so final thoughts on the boat. Good boat, I like it a lot. The medium is just a little too big for me. I absolutely love the small ripper. It's probably my favorite half place. It just feels a little too big. I need to pad it out some more. And I probably need to move the seat forward. It's all the way back right now. I like to paddle my boats with the seat either in the middle or forward. So again, that's just a preference I have. So I like to see the difference in that. And if I had it outfitted correctly for me, to see the difference. Goes down river super well for me versus the small as far as just straight line. The tail really doesn't grab at all, where the small I'll get a lot of back enders. Where this is not, like I said, it's not grabbing whatsoever. As far as outfitting, again, like I said before, I need to put some seat shims, raise the seat a little bit, and more hip padding. Then I like to see how it would do. Versus the goat for my size, as of right now, without having this outfitted, I definitely prefer the goat straight out the box. It's a little nimbler as far as just being able to move it around, not having to engage the edges so hard. It's got more bow rocker. It's shorter, and I think the boat's just more comfortable with the outfitting. And I feel really confident in the goat, but I have paddled the goat a lot more than a medium ripper. So I'm not saying this is a bad boat by any means. Like I said, the small ripper, I feel pretty confident running class 5. I do get back into it a little bit, but otherwise I really enjoy it, and the narrowness of the edge is kind of a little sketchy on some of those slides. That's why I wanted to try the medium. I think I'll probably go ahead and get a medium ripper to see how it does when it's fully outfitted. Give you all some updates. That's all I got for you today. Hope you enjoy the review. Check out Wade's review on the Gladiator right there.